stadium to have its own pirate ship. Raymond James Stadium will be the location for our game between San Diego and Tampa Bay. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
Everything starts up front. Talking about the offensive linemen, about the defensive linemen, they have to play well in this one. Both coaches have to challenge these big guys offensively and defensively.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Little handoff. Cuts back and he's dropped. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Tampa Bay goes with the ace set here. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
He's looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. And he caught it. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Punts it. Sproles fields it at the 27. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. Sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Back to pass. Gets the pass away, and the pass falls incomplete. He really just rifled that last pass.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Tiger!
Looking to throw. Passes the ball. And they get him around the 37-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
And when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
He fakes it. Looks down the field. He makes another catch. Brought down at the 44-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Little handoff. He's dropped at the 40. Tomlinson gains about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He fakes it. And it's completed. Knocked out of bounds at the 34. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Play fake. There for the reception. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 19. So at the most, he gains a few inches. That brings up second down. San Diego is going with the offset I backfield. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. They come out with a big set. On play action. Passes, end zone. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Tomlinson, the ball carrier. He's dropped for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Looks to pass. He throws left. And they get him at the 6. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Hayden can give his team a 3-0 lead with this field goal. Set down. The kick is up. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
They get him at the 22. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll get the ball here at the 22-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. They'll give it off here. And he will lose yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Here's the halfback. Hit and dropped behind the line. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Makes the grab. Brought down at about the 31. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Sproles takes it at the 32. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Looks to pass. Short throw. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Yeah, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
He's looking to throw. He needs to get rid of it. There for the catch. Dropped behind the line. Loss of 8 on the play.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Rivers looking to throw. He throws on the run. He's tackled at the 42. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Cyphers punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll go from the shotgun.
Here we go. Bring Arnie.
Drops back on first down, looking for a receiver. And he catches it. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
On the delay, they tackle him for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He throws right. He's there for the catch. Brought down at the 40. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
They're going to pitch it. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. Pitched it outside, picked up enough to convert for the first.
That's a pretty play, isn't it? Anytime you get that pitch to the outside, the running back catches it in stride, he finds a nice hole, pick up the first down. Always like watching that play.
Run right side. And they get him around the 41-yard line. Graham comes away with 5 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 41. Offset I formation in the backfield. Garcia calls for motion left. Back to throw. Guns it out. It's picked off. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
This safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
They go with the toss. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. Run left side. Brought down behind the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Looks to pass. He throws it. Comes down with it. And he made a great open field tackle. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
He'll get the call again. The defender gets him to the ground. What a beautiful run. And now you can see why he was a top-notch sprinter in college.
Yeah, but not all sprinters turn into football players. This guy is a guy with sprinter speed, but is a football player. He has the kind of toughness that you love to see and that speed that just dazzles.
He fakes it. He throws a bullet out to his left, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Passes to his left. He's tackled around the 37-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Back to throw. Gets the throw away. It's tipped, and the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 14. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive.
190. Solid, close left.
He's looking to throw, and they're coming after him. Goes out of bounds around the 16-yard line. Gain a couple through the air. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense.
Here we go. Let's go, keep playing. Hey, come on. Now.
He drops back. On the run, he throws it. Smith wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 3rd and 8. Ball on their own 16.
Watch the run now.
They line up in an I.
Green, 2 man. 190. Tight. Big play, D. Watch the fake.
Garcia will look to throw. Defense is getting pressure. Makes the catch. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Drops back on 1st down. Garcia will be sacked. Perfect time to send in the extra pass rusher on that play, Chris. They timed the blitz perfectly.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off.
Drops back to pass. He needs to get the pass off. He makes another reception on the drive. And they get him around the 33-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Punts it. He fields the punt at the 20. Brought down at the 30. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
He's brought down at about the 33-yard line, and he picks up about 4. That'll bring up 2nd down. The defense comes out in the dime package. Short pass to his left. He's dropped at the 35. They pick up 2 yards on the play action pass. 3rd down now, 5 to go. The Chargers come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide.
Scatter.
Back to throw. Looks for a man open. Brings it in. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 37. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Cyphers awaits the snap. Cyphers will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. He fields the punt at the 20. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
190, 190. Close right, Lucy. Close left, switch. Wait.
He's looking to throw. He's sacked. And that blitz worked to perfection.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
We've played a quarter. The score is 3-0. Offense faces a 2nd and 14 situation following the sack on first down.
190.
They go with the run. He lost yardage on the play. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. He couldn't hang on to it. That incompletion will bring up 4th down.
Receiver on the play. 4th down.
It's 4th down. The Buccaneers are lining up to punt this one away. Punts it. Sproles takes it at the 33. Brought down at the 42. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Rivers gives it left. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Come on, little hustle.
Pro formation here. Rivers sends a man in motion. Drops back to pass. He passes short. Struggles to find his target with that one. Hester was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Nickel package on defense. Back to throw. Scans the field. Is there for the catch. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
They'll throw on first down. Looks down the field. They picked it off. To the 20. He's brought down at the 12. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Graham on the inside handoff. He's dropped around the 11-yard line. They got little there.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
He's looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. And they get him around the 10-yard line. Now this will bring up a pretty difficult third down for the offense.
And this is when it's tough to play offense. When it's third down in medium to long situation, generally you're going to face a blitz situation, and your quarterback is now going to be under pressure and probably take a hit.
Garcia back to pass. Gets the pass out. He's in. Touchdown. And it's the halfback, who comes away with that touchdown.
You know, it's one of the reasons they call it professional football, because a lot of guys coming out of college, they can run the ball, some of them can catch the football, but when you get a magical guy like this that can do it all, what a difference he can make for a team.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Good distance on the kick. From his own goal line. Hit and dropped at the 37. He got a really nice return on that one.
Amazing job. The return team really set up the blocks beautifully and gave him lots of room to run.
Make a play. Let's go. Blue 45. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. Here come what?
Fakes to the back. And it's caught. Tackled around the 49-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Here's the halfback. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. A pickup of about 3, and that will bring up second down. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on.
Gives it off. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain.
Come on now.
Rivers back in the shotgun for this one.
Friday. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Fires it out. Pass completed. And he's hammered at the 27. How about that pass?
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Fakes the run. Throws it out. Can't connect on the pass. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. San Diego goes with the ace set here. Again with the run. He's dropped for a loss. 1 yard loss for the halfback. San Diego lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
Blue 45. Don't lose your ball. Roll it up. Roger.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And right down the middle. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
Decent kick. Gathered at the 6. Dropped at the 31. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense. He drops back. Throws on the run. Completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. Graham comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They line up in the I formation.
Here we go. Why 90? Why 90? Downside. Downside.
Play action. They picked it off. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down around the 48-yard line. Out maybe a couple of feet. That brings up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Hold on. Keep your eyes open.
Rivers drops back to pass. Brings this one in. He's dropped at the 35. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Huge pressure by the defense. He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. They gained 5 on the play.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 30. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. That'll bring up third down. They line up at the 30. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. Looks to pass. Throws while on the run. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. He's got it, and that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 6. He's tackled at the 30. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Garcia lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Drops back on first down. He's going to take off. Tackled at the 39-yard line. They weren't ready for a run by the quarterback.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from you.
Garcia can't escape the pressure. They're going to need to tighten up their blocking, or this could turn out to be a very long game for the quarterback.
No kidding. I'd hate to be that quarterback right now. Clearly, this offense is having trouble recognizing the blitz, and even if they do recognize it, they can't block it.
Hands it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That defense just came up big on the play.
Well, I'll be honest here. I really thought they would pass in that situation. You call a run, hoping you catch the defense somehow off guard, but that time they were not off guard.
Punts it. Sproles fields it at the 27. And they get him at the 36-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive.
Let's go.
Only one man back.
Tiger. Let's go. Keep playing. Come on. Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw. Gets it off. Brought down at the 47-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
There's a play fake. No connection this time. Jackson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Drops back. Rifles this one out to the middle. Tackled at the 44-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Chambers was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
4th down.
The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Cyphers kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Throws off his back foot. And they get him at the 39-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
The halfback with the carry. He's hammered in the backfield. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Setting up play action. Pass is complete. He got depleted. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
There you go, G. Stay inside right here. Hey, gap.
Graham takes the handoff. Right by the tackler. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. That's a 3-yard gain.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Brought down at the 35. A 5-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. Single back formation. The halfback with the carry. He's dropped at the 30. It looks like he just made it.
And remember, those guys on the field can't see that yellow line, but sometimes they can feel it. That time, just enough for that first down.
They'll throw on 1st down. With the pass. It's completed. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
So at the most, he gains a few inches, and so it'll be 3rd down. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Get off this field, man.
Garcia back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's not looking real happy after taking a shot like that.
And I can't say I blame him. You know that one had to hurt. And that's one you go back in the huddle and you see these big offensive linemen looking a little sheepish and going, I'm sorry, man, sorry.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. 2 minutes to go in the half. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Excellent kick here. Brought down at the 29-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. And they get him at the 32-yard line. Short completion there. It doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
They picked it off. And the defense just picked up their second interception of the game.
There's a lot of good players on this defense. I've really enjoyed so far watching how quickly they break on the ball.
They line up at the 34. The Buccaneers come out with the offset eye.
Here we go. 190. 190.
Straight ahead with a fullback. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. Just about 3 yards there. That brings up second down. Garcia is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time. Garcia drops back. Looks for a man open. With the catch. Brought down at the 15. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here's a counter play. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Rolls right. Catch is made. Tackled around the 5-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
They're going to pitch it. And he will lose yardage on the play. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Kicks it off. Cromartie fields it at the 3. They get him at the 33-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They'll throw on first down. Scans the field. And he caught it. He's dropped at the 42. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
It's broken up. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
They'll throw for the first. Not much time to throw. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Chris, they'd love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
He's brought down right around the 34-yard line. That'll be it for the first half of play. Our halftime score is the Buccaneers 13, the Chargers 9. The kick. Sproles has it at the 5. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The defense really took charge the last time they were on the field. Nickel back in this time. Gates comes in motion. Looks to pass. He throws on the run. And they get him at the 30. Gates caught that one for a gain of 6. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. They hand it off. He's dropped at the 37. That was an impressive run for the first down.
Anytime in the NFL you see a 7-yard run for a first down, you know those guys up front are not only making their blocks, they're sustaining those blocks.
Another run. Gains his way to the 49-yard line. Without a doubt, he showed off his incredible speed on that play.
You know, not only the top-end speed, which is so impressive, but speed in and out of his cuts. That's the difference in a great running back. Anytime you can see a guy maintain that speed out of his cuts, that's a guy that has superstar ability.
Tomlinson gets 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7 situation here. Tampa Bay comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He's looking to throw. Surveys the field. And it's completed. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Setting up play action. Rockets it out. He catches another. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
A little misdirection. They push him out of bounds, and now they have 1st and goal.
LaDainian Tomlinson is just a star. There's just no other way to put it. This guy, when he gets in the open field, is like an Olympic sprint champion. But what most people miss is his ability in little tight areas to make multiple people miss and not lose any speed. I haven't seen many people like him that can be so quick in a tight area and re-accelerate so fast.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. They give it to their reliable fullback, who pushes his way through the middle into the end zone.
We don't see as many fullbacks in the NFL as we used to, but they are still so valuable down there in the goal line and short yardage situations. That time he was just overpowering.
It's good. San Diego holds a field goal lead. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Spurlock takes it from the 6. They get him at the 27. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Garcia is under center. 2 tight ends this time. Little handoff. Hit and dropped behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Get him blocked. Right. Bring 9-8. Tight. Kings left. Let's go, guys. Come on.
He's looking to throw. Here's the throw. Brought down around the 37-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Drops back. Short throw to the right. Fumble on the play. Jammer picks it up off the ground. Inside the 30. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and killed the drive, killed the momentum.
They'll take over at the 18-yard line. San Diego is going with the offset I backfield. Rivers looking to throw on first down. And they get him at about the 17-yard line. Not much on that play. That'll make it second down. They line up at the 18. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fullback straight ahead. Tackle at the 17. Picked up maybe a foot or two. That'll bring up third down. Tampa Bay brings in their nickel package. Rivers drops back. Throws it short. Batted away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Set down. The kick is up. Right down the middle. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 6. Hit and dropped at the 36-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Graham gets the carry. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. That may be a couple of feet. That'll bring up second down. They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Here we go. 190.
He's looking to throw. Goes through his read. Hart has the pick. And they get him at the 44-yard line. Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy in the field, and today he's looking shaky.
Setting up play action. There for the reception. Defense pushes him out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Almost got a yard.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Nice play fake. Makes the grab. tackled right around the 20-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Sets up the play action. Looking for a receiver. Deflected and broken up. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Manu Maliuna motioning to the right. He drops back to pass. He's under pressure. There for the catch. Brought down at about the 13-yard line. Gain of 7 through the air on that play. So that'll make it third down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes the run. He throws left, and he catches it. It'll be first and goal. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Another run. He's dropped around the 1-yard line. Tomlinson picks up 2 yards with the carry. We're at play number 9 on the current drive. They put everyone up on the line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Good call there. They just bulldoze in for the score.
Well, there you have the first play that everybody puts in their playbook. As simple as that. Just the quarterback keeps the ball and crams it in. Big job that time by the offensive line.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. And he gets brought down hard. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Smith is the man in motion. Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. No gain, and that will bring up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got to watch the ball, y'all. Turn over deep.
They'll give it off here. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Here we go. We're 9-8. Toby 32. Come on now. Solid, close left.
Garcia drops back with the throw. Hayson gets the interception. And they get him around the 24-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Here we go.
Setting up play action. He steps out at the 19. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Looking for an open man. just clanks right off his hand. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Fakes the run. Makes the short throw. They'll get in for the touchdown. Great effort to come down with that one.
Yeah, that really is not an easy catch right there, but boy, did he sure make it look like it was.
So they're ready for the extra point. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it off. He'll return it from the 3. They get him at the 25. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The offense will start at the 25. First down now and 10 to go. Up the middle with a fullback. He's brought down around the 33-yard line. A nice pickup of about 8 yards. That brings up second down. The Buccaneers line up with an offset eye backfield.
Let's go quick game, 44 press. 44 press. Get ready. Screen here, Quan.
Back to pass. Passes it. And it's knocked loose. He just got in there and knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Single set backfield.
Here we go. Let the hook. 190. Now play it. We said sleep. Play it.
Here's the halfback. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. I'm not sure he would have had that if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
Here we go. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Gives it off. Tackled right around the 38-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Here we go. 190. What's the call? I near. You got it. Don't let your man.
He's looking to throw. Passes on the move. He's dropped at the 50. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Here we go.
Galloway moves in motion.
Rush.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Stay inside right here. 190. That's 7. Let's go. Tiger. On the ball.
Drops back. Deep shot right side. And he caught it. Another positive gain. That gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well. So you have to give him those little throws.
First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. The Buccaneers come to the line with their jumbo package.
Reload. There you go.
The halfback with the carry. He will score, and this one isn't over just yet.
Well, there certainly was no mystery to that play. Just power offense against power defense, and the offense won the battle there.
So they're ready for the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll take it from the 2. At the 30. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a third. Back to pass. Rifles it to the right. And the pass falls incomplete. Gates wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. San Diego sets up in the I. Gives to the back. Brought down at the 44-yard line. They got little there, and so it'll be third down. Here's 3rd and 9. Rivers lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. He drops back. He steps up. He throws it. He's there for the catch. And they get him at the 37. A good pickup there.
Yeah, there's about 50 or 60% of the quarterbacks in the league that would have seen that little hole and said, I'm going to dump it off to the back. But this guy believes in his arm strength.
On the ground with a tailback. What a hit!
I really don't know what else to say about LaDainian Tomlinson. This guy is obviously one of the best football players in the game today, one of the best in the history of the game because of his ability to make moves in small areas. When you watch him run, especially watching from behind, his ability to make people miss in the hole is simply phenomenal. There's only been a handful of guys like him in the history of the league.
From the 21-yard line, the Chargers come out in a shotgun set. He's looking to throw with the hard throw out to his left. He's tackled around the 9-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
They'll go with the run once again. Tackled at the 3. That's 100 yards rushing for the day.
He's got a great center of gravity, so to tackle him, you better wrap him up. Otherwise, you're going to get run over.
The Chargers line up with an offset I backfield. Setting up play action. He throws short. Comes down with it. Just a superb effort there to find the fullback for the score.
All the great athletes out there on the field, and they throw it to the fullback for a touchdown.
Extra point is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Taken at the 5. Drilled at the 26-yard line. They were able to score through the air the last time they had the ball. Let's see what they planned for this drive. They'll come out in the I. The Buccaneers put a man in motion to the left. They'll throw on first down. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at the 38. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
What you doing?
Left call, left call.
Graham, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 45. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Our score is the Chargers 40, the Buccaneers 20. It's 2nd and 3. Ball on the 45-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go, here we go. Nickel, nickel. 190, 190. Hey, watch the sideline. Get out.
Garcia looking to pass. Makes the catch. It's a fumble, and they fall on the loose ball. Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
They'll throw on 1st down. He rolls right, makes the catch. Great open field tackle. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Drops back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Douglas bats it down. Hester was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
3rd down.
It's 3rd down now, 9 to go. Tampa Bay brings in the nickel here.
Play your assignments, man. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Lucy. Back up. Hey, safe.
Tomlinson on the inside handoff. Brought down at the 47-yard line. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
Cyphers kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. And it'll be down at the 1. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Garcia lines up under center. Single set backfield this time. Throws out to the right. He's hit hard on the play. That'll give him a little room to work.
And I always thought plays like that were essentially point savers. If you have to punt the ball from your own goal line, you're almost assuredly going to give up points on the next possession.
Drops back to pass. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. Galloway was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. They line up at the 14.
Let's get off this field.
Garcia is in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out.
Bring 9-8. Bring 9-8.
Garcia looking to throw. He throws right. Smith dropped the wide open pass. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion. From their own 14-yard line. 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers on the field for the defense.
Here we go. 190. 190. Crack, deep crack. Come on, man.
Little handoff. And they didn't get it. The offensive line really got a good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. San Diego looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. Gets the punt away. Sproles fields it at the 40. It's a fumble, and they're able to get back the fumble. To the 20, to the 10. He's in for the score. And here's the extra point. Extra point is good. Decent kick. Sproles has it at the 5. They get him at the 29-yard line. They were moving the ball on their last drive, but the defense held strong and forced the punt. San Diego is going with the offset I backfield.
Watch a hard count. 48. Let's go. No, watch the scale. Come on, baby.
Tomlinson on the handoff. And they get him at the 42. An amazing run.
Well, if you want to know why all those coaches take stopwatches to the NFL Combine, you just saw it. You get a guy with that sort of athleticism, that sort of speed out there in the open field. Boy, is it fun to watch.
He's tackled around the 48-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Let's go, TJ. Inside.
Feeds it to the back. Tackled at about the 45-yard line. Gain of 2. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 46. The Buccaneers bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Throws it short. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Here's the halfback. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Tomlinson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. 4th down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Cyphers is set back ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 19. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. You did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
It's tipped. Hilliard was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Second down.
They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 19. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. 190. Yeah, 56.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your good run after the catch.
Looking for a receiver. Brings it in. He's brought down at the 38. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They hand it off. And they get him at the 42. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 42. Garcia steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. He's looking to throw. Throws it. Is there for the catch. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. Galloway gains about 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up third down. Tampa Bay lines up in the offset I this time. And they'll try and get the first through the air. Gets the pass away. Intercepted. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackled at the 49-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much, and that will bring up second down.
Hands up, get your hands up front. Let's go left.
They line up in a double tight set. He gets another carry. And they get him at the 50. Tomlinson picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Rivers gives it up the middle, and he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Cyphers kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Get out. Here we go, D. Bang, bang. Come on. Get out. Come on, lock him down. Get out.
They'll give it off here. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. Graham gets 8 yards on the play. Garcia lines up in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Still on his feet. Scrambles for yardage. He's tackled at the 35. They got the first, but he wasn't able to get out of bounds.
Yeah, and those seconds continue to tick away. Now they're going to have to really start to hurry this offense up.
Here we go. Tight. 398.
He'll get it again. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. Graham gets about 4 yards on the play. Garcia is in the shotgun. 2 tight ends in the formation.
Tiger. 190. Kings left.
Back to pass. Scans the field. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark. Well, he's certainly done his part, but the rest of the team's going to have to step things up a notch or two. The Buccaneers use motion. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. There was a defender right in his face that time.
But that's why you do all those concentration drills as a receiver. You know you're going to catch it in a crowd, and as we always say, you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch it.
Graham gets it on the inside. He doesn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Garcia is lined up under center. 3 receivers split out.
Tiger. Move up. Wake up, guys.
Drops back. Short pass to his left. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. The slant pattern is good for an 8-yard gain on the play. That brings up another third down attempt. Tampa Bay lines up with 3 receivers.
190. Let's go. Come on.
He's looking to throw. Looking for an open man. And it's caught. He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Let's go. Left. Walk the hard count. It's on 3.
Garcia hands off to the left. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. And they choose a running play on 4th and get enough.
Anytime you see a run called in that situation, you know that coaching staff thinks his offensive line is better than that defensive line, and they proved it there.
Fullback on the inside give. Brought down at the 28-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd down. Here's the 11th play of the drive. They come out with a big set.
Here we go. Bring 9-8. Bring 9-8.
Garcia has completed every pass on this drive. Pass completed. And they get him at the 19. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Garcia hands it off. He's dropped at the 18-yard line. Didn't get much. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 18. They'll come out in the eye.
Here we go. Bring 9-8. Bring 9-8. Rush. Go. No, you're good. New call.
Garcia back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's brought down at the 9. Nice grab on the play, his 2nd catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
Makes the reception. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Pitch out. He's dropped for a loss. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Cromartie from the 3. He's hammered at the 25. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Here's the give. Brought down at the 36-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Reload.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
There we go. It's cool, baby. Right to me.
1st and 10.
Wide. Check. You all right? Tiger. Green 88. Come on now.
And they'll run him again. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. And that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
Brought down behind the line. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 2nd down. From their own 48-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. And they get him at about the 45-yard line. They get 6 there, and that makes it 3rd down. From the 46-yard line. 2 tight ends here. It's the fullback. It appears to be short, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Well, it's pretty simple now. You have to get the ball into the end zone. And as an offense, this is what you train for. From training camp on through, you get the ball in these situations, you march it down the field, and you win the football game. This is what playing offensive football is all about.
They'll throw on 1st down. Cromartie catches it, interception. He's brought down at the 22-yard line. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
They take a knee. The Buccaneers will take their last timeout. It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 23. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock.
What are you saying? What do they call that?
That brings up 3rd and 13. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Watch the ball.
Left go.
Left. Hey, a wide. Watch the run.
They go with the kneel down. So the kicker comes out to try and put 3 points on the board. This one is from 44 yards away. And this was a good one. Our final score is the Chargers 40, the Buccaneers 34.